The gathering of world leaders was supposed to be a celebration, but instead of highlighting the global economic expansion, the talk at this year's G7 summit is all about averting a trade war. The great disruptor, Donald Trump and his America First agenda, levying tariffs of 25% on steel and 10% on aluminum coming from allies in Canada, Mexico, and Europe.
The Trump administration has managed to alienate systematically almost all of the allies who would be involved in this. So Canada, Mexico, the European Union are new additions. It's going to be a tense meeting, I would imagine.
Canada's Prime Minister displayed diplomatic anger and announced retaliatory sanctions.
Somehow, this is insulting to them. The idea that the Canadian steel that's in military vehicles in the United States, the Canadian aluminum that makes your fighter jets, is somehow now a threat. The idea that we are somehow a national security threat to the United States is quite frankly insulting and unacceptable.
Europe's leaders are also irate and threatening sanctions on a litany of iconic American products, from Levi's jeans to Kentucky bourbon to Harley-Davidson motorcycles. All made in the Republican states Trump needs to keep his party in control of Congress in this year's midterm elections. Instead of celebrating their usual unity, diplomats from 7 of the world's largest economies are scrambling for common ground. There was consensus under Trump's predecessor, Barack Obama, on Iran and climate change. Now there's a budding trade war that threatens to turn allies into adversaries. But some analysts expect a last-minute agreement to avert an escalating trade conflict.
It's mostly done for posturing and because Trump sees this as part of his base, in particular the swing voters in Midwestern states that got him elected, and he wants to show or pretend that he's doing something. But again, I don't think these tariffs will stick.
Whether the family photo of world leaders that traditionally ends the meeting depicts an awkward alliance or the usual show of unity is largely up to the man from Washington. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Quebec City.